Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the part two to my daughter got stuck on the school bus. This video might be rather short, but in the last video, I basically told y'all that I put her on the bus. I was told that I could not go to the back to help assist zipping up the vest and stuff like that. That's a part of the rules. So, as I allowed them to do what they needed to do, they said they was going to zip her up and have her, fixed in. They number one, they put a small vest that wasn't even the right vest for her. Number two, the harness and stuff was not secure. Number three, she didn't have any of the hooks for the top and back portion. Okay, so that's where they messed up at. She wasn't properly secured on the bus, but I didn't check because out of me trying to respect the rules, they said, "Ma'am, you cannot come back here." Cool. She was like, I'm not trying to be smart, but at the same time, she was trying to be smart. All right. So I stood there after she said, all right, she's strapped in. Have a good day. I'm like, I'm telling y'all, she really, really strong. Like, she will hit you. Like, she's hit other bus drivers and me, my mother, family members. Like, I'm letting y'all know she's real quick. She will swing on you. I'm just letting you know. So you got to be prepared. But at the same time, like, I hope that you not thinking about me telling you this. I'm not giving you no right. Like, I will hope you wouldn't put your hands on my child. This is what I'm thinking in my head. I'm not saying it to them, but I'm like, I hope they wouldn't just put their hands on my baby. Like, you supposed to be a trained professional, supposedly. They're supposed to be hiring people who know how to deal with special needs kids. But okay, whatever. I get off the bus. I take the other kids to school. My other kids. After I take my other kids to school, soon as I'm about to come back to the house to get my day started, I get a call. You have to come get her. What do you mean I have to come get her? She just got there on the bus. So I'm not trying to alarm you, Miss Jackson, but you have to come get her because they are the ambulance, the police, everyone is here. You know, my heart started racing. What you mean, police, ambulance, what? So not to alarm. I'm not trying to alarm you, but she got stuck on the bus and we can't get her out. And then when she walked to the bus, whoever the young lady was that was calling me to inform me that she was stuck on the bus, she walked up to the bus so that I could hear. And you can literally hear Janaya screaming her life. Like she was screaming for her life. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm on my way. So as I still got her on speaker, I'm gassing the car, so I can get up out of there. I'm like, oh, I'm on my way. She's like, yeah, so apparently, when it was time to do a bus evacuation, she slid like this. And her when she went to go get up, she turned her leg and it got locked in. Under it was a wheel on the bus that her leg got stuck under. But when she was explaining this to me, when she said her leg is stuck under a wheel on the bus, I don't know. Me not actually physically seeing it, I thought the worst case scenario. I'm like, oh no, I'm about to go off. So I'm calling my mother, I'm calling my sister, I'm texting everybody that, know me. Like Janaya is stuck on the bus. They talking about that the ambulance gonna have to cut her out and I'm on my way. By the time I get there, she not hollering anymore. They cut her out and she was like basically a little bit shocked and upset because I guess what just happened to her. So the police was just like, calm down. I didn't even park my car. I like basically had my cars tilted in the grass because that's how I jumped out the bed. I mean, out my truck. Like what? What? So after they told me to calm down, she's good. I get up on the bus and see her, and she see me. She smiled a little bit, like, okay, that's my mother. They was like, we're gonna try to. She won't get up out the seat though. So I'm like, come on now, get out the seat. She wouldn't get out the seat. Come on now, get out the seat. The lady was like, I'm gonna go get her something to eat. I said, yeah, give her a snack or something. That's gonna help her get up. Because I know my child. She'll get up for food, snacks. So they went and got breakfast and stuff and brought it on the bus and was like, here. I said, give it to me. I'm gonna trick her. I basically like act like I was about to give it to her, so that as I'm backing away, she got up to come get it. So we getting off the bus, and they was like, "So you gonna take her home?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna just take her with me." Cause like, excuse me, I'm like, this a little too much for me. Like this is too much. I literally told y'all about my child and said make sure she's strapped in. It was shouldn't have been no reason how my child slide out of a harness. You didn't have it properly secured, like I said. You had the wrong harness. That was another thing. And then y'all was rude to me. Now look at that. See how God work? Y'all trying to be smart. And oh, not to mention I didn't even tell y'all. The day before that happened, the young lady who drove that bus hit someone's car across the street from me. So she couldn't even leave to take the kids to school until she did a full police report. So I was just like, yeah, no, this is not the bus driver for me. Like, I need her with somebody who knows what they're doing. And then the AIDS, like y'all had the first guy was like an old man. He didn't know how to strap Naya and was scared. Naya probably would have popped him up and hurt him. And you know what I'm saying? And most I can do is say I'm sorry, because I mean, what they gonna do? Charge a special needs child for hitting somebody? I mean, especially she not in her right mind. She can't even talk. She's nonverbal. She's in diapers and she takes several medications. That's why I be trying to assist. Because I'm not making no excuses saying that it's okay for her to hit people. I'm trying to help her to not hit people. And I'm letting y'all know, like, her behaviors are that serious. They are that severe. That'd be my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to help her to prevent her hurting herself and to hurt from hurting others. But yeah, so as I'm taking her home, I gave her the juice. We driving home. She was a little upset because I mean she knew that her routine was that she was going to school. But I'm like, you going home, baby? It's okay. You got a free day today. Go home. She's okay. She didn't even really show off. She was okay for the rest of that day. But then she was a little bit amped up the next day. So another young lady who I didn't know, but she heard about the story. She was like, "Oh, I heard what happened." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just letting you know. I know y'all rules and stuff about me not getting on this bus, but after what just happened, and I constantly said that I wanted my child properly secured on this bus, I'm getting on this bus and I'm strapping her in. And that's that. You can help assist me, but I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure as her parent, I'm gonna make sure she good before this bus pull off." She was just like, "Oh no, I get it. I get it. Even though I mean I'm letting you know that's their rules. They got probably got to write it up or report it. I don't really care what they got to do. No disrespect. I'm not being smart, but write it up. What you need to do. But I am gonna help get my daughter secure so she can get transported to school the proper way." So this was going on for a while until my original bus lady, who I really liked, came back. So she's back on route. I'm excited. I'm like, yes. Where have you been? She was like, I heard what happened, and I'm so sorry. These people don't know what they're doing, and they do hire like just anybody, stuff like that. And I'm like, it's crazy. Like my baby, like anything could have happened to her. She gets up. She could have flew through a window, anything, while that big bus is driving and swinging and turning and all of this stuff. And y'all didn't even have her strapped in. Then you have the other special need little boy that's on the bus who wows out, who fights, who throw his tennis shoes. He pulled these braids. Well, I had the other braids in, but I had plaits, and he did like this while I like pulling my hair. So I didn't get offended or mad or anything like that. But yeah, I'm like, imagine if Janaya would just hit him or hit the other boy. It's an older boy. I think he might be in 11th for the 12th grade. Janaya in the ninth. But I'm like, she could hit the big boy or whatever. My child will need to be safe on this bus. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. But yes, y'all, that was the whole gist of it. She was good. Now we are back with our current bus lady, which is great. Different age though, but as long as I got this bus driver, I think we will be good because I don't have time for the drama and for I just don't. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. And then now they're saying like with MBA, I can get a mobility van for her for transportation and stuff. And I'm just like, but is there gonna be I only saw one person on a mobility van. Is that person properly trained to handle Janai to get her off the bus and inside the school, or is there going to be a actual aid for the mobility? Because I've never seen an aid on the mobility. I'm gonna look into it and see. Um, but she definitely needs transportation because I still have to take the other kids to school. If I didn't have to take the other kids to school, I would take her, but she would be late, and that throws her off. Like the school is far, and then their school is this way, her school is that way. Like, and then I'm trying to get do what I need to do too. So I need that transportation. So yeah, I'm gonna look into it, y'all. But it's a struggle. It's really a struggle. All in all, I am doing the best that I can as a single parent and dealing with her. You just never know what your day is gonna be like. Like this morning, I literally was asleep and she just jumped up and just wild out. I'm coming. Give me a second. I'm making cereal. She could see the cereal and see you making it. And I'm not even moving slow. I'm moving. I'm fixing it. And she will still flip the table. She flips the table. She bangs the walls. She all up in my face. Have a seat. I'm coming. Relax. It's coming. Not nice. Start hitting people, throwing phones. Her phones are cracked. Relax. I'm gonna give you the food. It's a challenge, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I don't know how today is gonna go because she used to go in her grandmother's house on the weekends. So I don't know how today is gonna go, but it is what it is. My mother wants me to take her to the store, so like I said, hopefully she behaves well. I'm exhausted, really. I am. I'm exhausted, but I'm gonna make all of my. I guess not every single one of my vlogs are going to be talking about autism, but for the most part, it is going to be talking about autism and bringing awareness and trying to form a community because I believe this is who I need to be speaking to, honestly. Because I don't know, I just feel like this is what God is telling me to do, so I'm just gonna be obedient and move. So I'm gonna name this Autism Diaries, and so basically we are going to keep you updated, keep you guys who are interested updated on day in life of a person of a mom who has an autistic child, struggles, meltdowns, giving medications, like anything that could possibly help you and me as a community and bring awareness. That's just what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm working on now at this point. So today I'm not really sure if I'm gonna film, like let you see how I give her lunch and stuff like that. But that's what it's gonna be. Moving forward, it's gonna be Autism Diaries, and then it'll tell you basically what we're doing today. So yeah, thank y'all for listening to me rant and talk and tell y'all about my baby. But that's what pretty much what this channel is shifting to me, basically bringing awareness to parents who are struggling. You don't know what to do. We want to pour our hair out. Like we're trying to keep it together. Some people might only have one autistic child. That's their only child. And then you got people like me, who I have one autistic child, but then I have two epileptic children that take seizure medicines and tuberous sclerosis medicines. And then I have another son who grew out of his seizures. He never experienced autism, but he has disabilities too. So it's just like I have issues with all three of my kids. I'm trying to find an outlet. This is like my visual diary. This is what it's gonna be. Autism diary. So yeah, see you in the next video.